Today we are specifically focusing on sign convention and lens formula. This is absolutely crucial for solving numerical problems involving spherical lenses. To make sense of how light behaves through lenses, we use the Cartesian Sign Convention. Think of it just like the XY coordinate system you use in math. The central point of our lens is known as the optical center. It acts as the origin. So this is our 0, 0 point. The convex as well as the concave lens. Optical center of the lens is the origin of the coordinate system. An object will be placed on the left side of the lens. Rule number 1. All distances must be measured from optical center of the lens. Whether you are measuring where the object is or where the image forms, your starting line is always the center of the lens, the optical center. Now let's talk about left and right. We always assume that the incident light is traveling from left side to the right side. Any distance measured in the same direction as this incident light is taken as positive. So from the optical center, if you go towards the right, it is positive. If you go towards the left, it is negative. Distances measured to the left of the lens are negative. Since we always place our object on the left, the object distance denoted by U is always. First of all, the horizontal line passing through the optical center is the principal axis. Any height measured upwards, perpendicular to and above the principal axis is considered positive. This is usually the height of the object. Heights measured above the principal axis are positive. Heights measured below the principal axis are negative. Object distance is negative. So to summarize, I can say that right is positive, left is negative, up is positive, down is negative. Keep this grid in mind. Now let's apply this to focal lengths. Focal length of a convex lens is positive. For a convex lens, light converges on the right side. We measure the focal length in the direction of light. Therefore, the focal length of a convex lens is positive. For a concave lens, the principal focus is on the left. So its focal length is always negative. Now let's look at the image formation. This is our object and let's draw principal rays. And this is our image. When a convex lens forms a real image, it appears on the right side. Since it's on the right, the image distance V is positive. Now here is the convex lens and the object is between F1 and O. Now let's see how the image is formed. Let's draw the principal rays. We will need to trace them backwards. And here is our image. In this case, the image distance is negative because it is on the left of the optical center. The image is virtual and it is formed in front of the lens, and V will be taken negative. Now this is a concave lens. Here is our object. Let's draw the principal rays. Since it's a concave lens, the ray will diverge. And a virtual image is being formed. Now it appears on the same side as the object, which is the left side. So in this case, our image distance is negative. Image is virtual, it is formed in front of the lens. Now that we know our signs, we can introduce the lens formula. This equation links the object distance, image distance and focal length. 1 divided by image distance minus 1 divided by object distance is equal to 1 divided by focal length. 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. Always remember to plug in your values with their proper positive or negative signs. Next is linear magnification. This tells us how much larger or smaller the image is compared to the object. It is the ratio of the height of the image to the height of the object. It can also be calculated by dividing the image distance by the object distance. M is equal to I divided by O. Sometimes it is written as HI divided by HO. It is equal to V divided by U, which is the image distance divided by object distance. If M is negative, the image is real and inverted. If M is positive, the image is virtual and erect. Let's discuss power of a lens. On the top we have thin lenses and at the bottom we have thick lenses. Now let's draw some principal rays. Now, in which case is the deviation more? Yes, in case of thick lens, the deviation is more. In case of thin lens, the deviation is less. Ray deviates less, therefore less power. Ray deviates more, therefore more power. Similarly, for concave lens, the ray deviates less for a thin lens and therefore we say that the power is less. In this case, the ray deviates more and therefore we say that the power is more. And you would have also observed that for a thin lens, the focal length is more, whereas for a thick lens, the focal length is less. Similarly, the focal length is more for a thin concave lens and focal length is less for a thick concave lens. Now, power of lens will measure the lens ability to converge or diverge light rays. In the next slide, we will see that it is the reciprocal of focal length and the unit of power is diopter. Convex lens has positive power and the concave lens has negative power. A thicker lens bends light more, giving it a shorter focal length and higher power. Let's take a closer look at the power of lens. Deviation of incident light rays by lens on the refraction is a measure of its power. Power of the lens in diopter is equal to 1 upon focal length. Focal length should be in meters. P is equal to 1 by F. If F is in meter, you will get the answer in diopter. Unit is diopter. Symbol for diopter is capital D. Power of convex lens is positive, whereas power of concave lens is negative. Now let's solve a few numerical problems. An object is placed 30 centimeters in front of a convex lens of focal length 15 centimeter. We need to determine the image distance V using the lens formula. We also need to determine the magnification using the magnification formula, and then we need to state whether the image is real or virtual and erect or inverted. Object distance is 30 centimeter. Object distance will always be negative. Therefore, U is equal to minus 30 centimeter. Focal length of a convex lens is positive. Therefore, F is equal to plus 15 centimeter. Now, let's solve part A. Image distance V. We will need the lens formula. 1 by F is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. V is the image distance, U is the object distance. Let's substitute the values. 1 by 15 is equal to 1 by V minus 1 upon minus 30, because U, object distance, is negative 30. Let's rearrange. First of all, the sign will change. Minus minus will become plus. Now, on rearranging, you will find that 1 by V is equal to 1 by 30, which means that V will be equal to 30 centimeters. So that's our image distance. Now let's solve part B. You can just pause the video and try to solve and then verify the answer. Magnification is V divided by U. We have already calculated V and U was given in the problem. So M is equal to 30 divided by minus 30, which gives us negative 1. Part C. Since V is positive, we say that the image is real. M is negative, so image is inverted. The absolute value of M is 1, so we can say that image is the same size as the object. If M was greater than 1, image is bigger than the object. If M is less than 1, image is smaller than the object. Let's solve another problem. An object is placed 30 centimeters in front of a concave lens of focal length 15 centimeters. Values are same, but we have concave lens instead of convex lens. We need to determine the image distance, then the magnification, and then we need to state whether the image is real or virtual and erect or inverted. Let's start with part A. U is always negative. Focal length in this case will also be negative. If it was a convex lens, F is equal to positive. Focal length is taken as positive, but in this case it is negative. Therefore, F is equal to minus 15 centimeter. Now we will be using the lens formula. 1 by minus 15 is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by minus 30, minus minus will become plus, and then we are going to rearrange the equation in terms of v. So 1 by v is equal to minus 1 by 15 minus 1 by 30, and then you can easily find the value of 1 by v, which is minus 1 by 10, and therefore v will be equal to negative 10 centimeters. This is the image distance. Magnification is equal to v by u is equal to minus 10 by minus 30, which is equal to 1 divided by 3. So image is virtual because v is negative, m is positive, so image is erect. Since m is less than 1, image is diminished, it is smaller. A convex lens has a focal length of 50 centimeters. Calculate its power. Also state whether the power is positive or negative. Focal length is positive 50 centimeter. But we will need focal length in meters. Then only we will get the power in diopters. So F is equal to plus 0.5 meter. Power is equal to 1 divided by focal length. It's a convex lens, yes. So P is equal to 1 divided by 0.5 meters, which is 2. So power is equal to 2 diopters. The power is positive because it is a convex lens. What did we learn in this session? The sign convention defines the distances to the left of optical center as negative and to the right of optical center as positive. Lens formula is 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u, where f is the focal length, v is the image distance, and u is the object distance. Magnification m is equal to v divided by u. It will help in determining the image size and orientation. Power of a lens P is equal to 1 divided by f. It indicates the ability of a lens to converge or diverge light. The unit is diopter.